Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at energy fuels. It is time for another update, and on this chart we have been tracking this simple 1-2 setup where now we would be looking to build the larger and stronger third wave to the upside. Now an ideal target for such a wave 3 would be the 138.2% extension, the $129 level, but it doesn't need to stop there, and certainly would like to get there, but yeah, I could see much further extensions on such a chart. And so far, even within this internal wave 1 that we are tracking to the upside, we are already pushing towards the high boundaries of what I would normally expect within such a wave, to the point that yeah, I am a little bit worried afterwards not to turn this into an ABC structure to the upside. That is still a possible risk, but yeah, in this development, I am still hopeful to still go a little higher even within this internal wave 3. So now let's consider a bit the fact that here we are tracking a 5-wave move to the upside where we have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, a third wave up, a fourth wave down that we would then be looking for, and then a fifth wave to the upside. Assuming that this third wave has already topped, I would be looking for a support area for a wave 4 in the zone between the $13.2 level all the way down to the $8.9 level at the 50% retracement. If we fail to hold the 50% retracement, I would be looking at something much more bearish for the chart, in fact, where I could even consider this is still an overshooting wave B, especially since we did get held back by the 138.2% retracement, and that would be pretty much the limit I would really be looking for an overshoot in the wave B. But yeah, if we don't manage to push above that and we fail the 50% retracement, I would be looking again for a reset within this wave 2 in green, where we can start a larger third wave to the upside afterwards. But for now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are still very far even from the first level of support, and I think it is a decently reliable setup in this area for a continuation in the fifth wave to the upside. Now internally, within this wave 3, we have a pretty clear structure where this is 1, this is a 2, and then a third wave could be up here, a fourth wave down, and now we are tracking this as the fifth wave to the upside, where so far I am counting only 3 waves up. It is in an ending diagonal, but still only 3 waves, and then I can reveal now the count that we have been tracking for this continuation to the upside, this fifth wave, this general wave 5. And yeah, we have the blue scenario where I am looking for support in a wave 4 in this area, this general area between the $16.7 level all the way down to the 61.8% retracement at the $14 level. And as long as we stay above that, we do still have a good chance of continuing this push to the upside, completing this wave 5 and creating an actual full count. Now in the previous video, we hadn't yet pushed and reset basically this wave 4, and we were looking to hold support in this upper area of support that, yeah, let me highlight it a little, but yeah, we were looking to find support in this upper area. It didn't work out. That is fine. It turns out this was just an overshooting wave B, and it formed as an expanded flat of some sorts. It does look like a WXY, but nonetheless, I am just looking at this as a reset now, where basically this is the A wave up. We have now a retracement in the wave B, and I am looking for a C wave to complete this entire third wave to the upside. And yet, since it is an ending diagonal that we are tracking, I am looking for an ABC structure to form within this fifth wave to the upside. It is unfortunate, they are generally harder to trade than impulses, but this is what we have. And if I am to look at a general area of support for this wave B, I would be looking between the $16.6 level all the way down to the $15.5 level, and as long as we stay above the 78.6% retracement here, I do believe we have a decent chance of forming this wave C to the upside. And if we have already bottomed within the wave B, I would be looking at an ideal target for such a wave C at the 100% extension at the $19.3 level. Now, this is not necessarily an area I would be looking for an entry. I generally prefer to zoom back. It is overall much more reliable to enter in the larger time frame areas where, yeah, sometimes they don't work out, but they usually still manage to create relief rallies where even if this goes like something like this to the 38.2% retracement, the ideal level, the ideal target for a wave 4, and then it goes higher and then fails, you still have an opportunity to use a stop loss and even get stopped in profit. And yeah, you can wait for the ideal setup for an entry, and those are generally much more reliable as well as the time frame. It is extremely important. And for now, there really isn't much else to add. Technically, this correction could unfold in an even further continuation, probably or possibly even resetting this wave 4 again. We do still have room in this support zone, but personally I would prefer to already complete this fifth wave to the upside in this area and be done with it. But be careful, because yeah, once we actually get this additional top, we do have a full count and there is an increased risk of retracing in this larger wave 4, this more significant push to the downside. Now, we could come up with counts that would still allow for even further extension within an internal wave 5, but yeah, I would be extremely cautious of those. I would really watch out for a top in this area shortly. So for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.